Okay, I think we've reached the point where a test is in order. So let me give you the aerial view of things here. Now you can see where my microphone is sitting. This is normally where it's hanging in the shop. It's got a left microphone and a right microphone built into it. Or maybe it's the other way around. So in fact, because the speakers are here and the microphone's here, we should get pretty good stereo reproduction in that microphone. And this is important right now because I'm going to be checking the balance. If I'm hoping it's going to come out on the video so you can hear the balance controls right here, or lack of balance, I really want to verify that in fact you can get a reasonable balance out of this thing, even if it requires the control to be all the way. And what else? I cannot, with this player sitting like this, I'm not in any position to check for that imbalance voltage. So I'm going on the assumption that there won't be a problem. The record I picked is this one. This is one of my very best records. This record has only been played 4 times maybe at the most. I mean, I'm not a Diane Carroll fan by any means. With the Duke Ellington Orchestra, it's not my thing, but this record, when it came out, was considered a super well recorded record. And you notice up here it says digital master disc, and of course some people would say, well, that's actually a step backwards, because even though this is an analog record, it used digital technology to make the recording. But back at the time this was done, this was a big deal here. I don't know what else it's going to say about it. The digital master disc concept, highest quality audio recording, modulation noise virtually eliminated, no generation loss while copying, wow and flutter eliminated, audio print through eliminated, performance independent of variations in tape characteristics, total harmonic distortion and noise better than minus 85 decibels, noise reduction unnecessary, 90 decibel dynamic range, that's the big deal there, 90 decibel dynamic range. I think that's what makes the record sound alive, sound like it's real. Intermodulation distortion better than minus 80. You know, see, if they run this through a tape, as most recordings were done back then, to utilize the tape properly and to avoid problems with tape noise, because there's a hiss when you use tape, some things were done with the sound which would probably cause a little bit of audio problems. That's about the most I want to say. Because this recording was made without the tape stage, and this might be one of the very first ones done like this, this became a superior record. Now, even though you see the cover's worn, look at this, it's even got a limited edition. Mine's numbered 670T. Okay, so we got one heck of a record here. That's the case. Hardly ever been out of the cover. Now, I'm not going to play her #1 song. Let's see, St. Louis Blues, I Am Blue, When Your Lover Is Gone. Well, I have a lot of sad songs on here. After You're Gone, There'll Be Some Changes Made. Happiness Is a Thing Called Joe. Now there's a song I don't think anybody's heard, so Happiness, I thought it was a thing called Jim, but anyway. Over we go. And we're going to let this try to drop the record. I've never done that either. Let's make sure the tone arm isn't locked down, which it's not. We better plug it in. Actually, remember to plug something in for once. The volume control is turned down. Let me just push this back a little bit so you can see all the controls. We'll leave the lid up for now so we can watch. Well, I gotta put my hand in here anyway, don't I? Okay, we're going over to manual. Let's see what happens. Nothing at all has happened. What is going on here? Oh, I don't have the power completely turned on. See, even when I'm praising myself for plugging it in and having the power ready, I actually didn't. Okay, now we're ready. Let's put this back on off. Not sure what's going to happen now when I supply power. Let's see. Good, nothing happened. Yeah, bladder's not turning. So here we go. This time's for real. I got all the controls mixed up. This is volume here. Let's listen. Oh, we don't want to listen to this song. Quickly. Up, up, up. Yeah, that song's going to get us in trouble. We wanted to listen to this one, which I think is obscure.
Happiness, just a thing called
Bass.
joy.
Treble.
You've got a smile that makes the light want to grow.
Balance.
You've got a way that makes the angels heave a sigh. Oh, when they know.
Yeah, it looks like it has to be all the way to one side.
Joe is passing by. Sometimes the cabin's gloomy, yeah, and my table may be bare. Oh, just let him kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. And it's Christmas everywhere. Well, troubles seem to fly away, and life seems to go. Oh, does he love me? That's all I need to know. 'Cause it seems like
You can hear the speed go up and down when I rotated it.
oh, it's just a feeling called joy. Oh, my man.
That's full blast.
I love him so.
Oh, there's
He'll never know. Life is just a spare. I don't care. When it takes me in his arms, the world is bright. All right. What's the difference?
perfect. You know what? That's really good. One of the things I was very concerned about was hum. There's no hum in it whatsoever. So that initial hum that this thing exhibited, this terrible hum coming out of it, was all about the wire wound resistor being broken, the balance in the amplifier being completely lost, one of the DC balance, not the audio balance, the DC balance, and that causing a couple of the transistors to turn on in turn turning on the output transistor, one of the output transistors, basically turning it on so it's almost a short, and that drawing down the power supply to the point where a hum was being created by the power supply being overloaded. So, wow, you know, whenever you do troubleshooting, you make observations, you try to come up with a story, and hey, your story can easily be wrong, but what else can you do? You can only take what you hear and see and turn it into some kind of story to help you go forward as you try to find out the absolute truth. There we go. Well, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I was quite scared to take this on. But the last thing I'll do is I'm going to put the bezel on the front and we'll take a look at it in its completed form.